Marcus Aurelius once stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Have you ever been caught in the frustration of a mind consumed by endless noise, the torment of indecision, or the immobilizing habit of overanalyzing everything? We've all been there, replaying conversations, predicting countless scenarios, and wrestling with endless what-ifs. But today we confront this challenge directly. In this video, we'll delve into 10 practical Stoic strategies to break free from overthinking. If you're ready to escape this exhausting cycle and reclaim clarity of mind, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Let's begin. 1. Picture overthinking as an external force. Overthinking can sneak into your mind like a fog rolling in on a clear day. What begins as a single concern can quickly spread, clouding everything. In today's fast-paced world, where information pelts us like a relentless storm, our minds often overflow with relentless what-ifs, what's next, or what could have been. Marcus Aurelius once remarked, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This Stoic wisdom introduces our first method, viewing overthinking as an external force. This doesn't mean battling your thoughts like an adversary, but recognizing they don't define you. Visualize intrusive thoughts as uninvited guests disrupting your peace. They are like clouds drifting past a mountain. You are the mountain, majestic, steady, and unshaken. Clouds may come and go, but they don't alter your essence. To handle these intrusions, observe them without engaging. Imagine placing your worries in a bubble and watching it float away. This mental exercise lightens the burden of your thoughts, helping you recognize their fleeting nature. They disturb your peace only when you allow them to. With consistent practice, this visualization becomes a reflex, allowing you to detach from intrusive thoughts before they take hold. Over time, you'll gain the ability to distinguish yourself from the storm of overthinking, realizing you are more than your thoughts. This mental separation becomes a shield, like earplugs in a noisy room, requiring regular effort to strengthen. Next time you catch yourself overthinking, pause and recognize the thought as mere noise, separate from your true self. By doing so, you'll reclaim your mental space and take a step closer to restoring inner peace. 2. Redirect your energy. Have you ever spiraled into an endless loop of what-ifs and worst-case scenarios, feeling mentally drained from replaying the same worries on repeat? It's like having countless browser tabs open in your mind, each playing a loud video with no way to hit pause. This mental overload reflects the cluttered nature of modern life. Just as a messy desk demands tidying, so does a cluttered mind. Refocusing your energy isn't just about finding peace. It's about regaining control and silencing the noise of what could be to fully appreciate what is. Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." This timeless advice encourages us to redirect our energy and focus on the present. Begin by grounding yourself. Shift your attention to one task, no matter how small, and dedicate your energy to completing it. This intentional redirection pulls you out of the whirlpool of future uncertainties and anchors you in the present moment. Engage in activities requiring full attention, like organizing your desk, taking a walk, or reading a book. These actions don't dwell on the past or obsess over the future. They center you in the here and now. This isn't about suppressing thoughts, but managing them by deciding where your mental energy flows. The goal isn't to eliminate overthinking entirely, that's unrealistic, but to recognize when your thoughts no longer serve you and redirect them. Like strengthening a muscle, the more you practice refocusing, the more resilient your mind becomes. Over time, the overwhelming waves of overthinking can be calmed, wave by wave, through deliberate effort and presence. 3. Embrace impermanence. Let's face it, our minds have a tendency to replay past events or obsess over the future, creating an endless loop of overthinking. This cycle traps us, leaving us restless and stuck. Epictetus offers a powerful reminder. He who fears death will never do anything worthy of a man who is alive. While it may seem heavy, this idea reflects Stoicism's cornerstone principle. Impermanence. Change is constant, and this includes our stubborn thoughts. Overthinking often happens because we treat these thoughts as if they're permanent. Embracing impermanence teaches us that thoughts, like everything else, are fleeting. This realization can guide us when overthinking takes hold. Visualize thoughts as leaves drifting down a river or clouds passing in the sky. By doing so, you can practice letting go, not by force but naturally as they move along. Letting go isn't surrender. It's a courageous act of freeing your mind from unnecessary clutter. With practice, you'll uncover the stillness beneath the noise, living more peacefully and rooted in the present. 4. Designate a worry period. Worries often linger at the back of our minds, persistent like the quiet hum of a refrigerator. They're always there, ready to intrude at any time, whether we're trying to focus on work, spend time with loved ones, or fall asleep. It's as though our minds are stages and worries are unwelcome actors refusing to leave. Drawing from the wisdom of Epictetus, we are reminded, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. While it may seem unrelated, this quote is a powerful reminder to prioritize inner peace over the fear of appearing complacent. Enter the concept of a worry period, a practical way to give these concerns their time, but only as a planned encore, not the main act. Designate a specific block of time each day, say 20 minutes in the afternoon, to focus solely on your worries. During this period, examine them fully, write them down. What exactly are you worried about? How likely are these scenarios to happen? What can you actually do about them? Often, this practice reveals that many worries are like shadows, seemingly imposing, but lacking substance when faced directly. This exercise trains your mind to understand that there's a proper time and place for worry, and it's not meant to dominate your entire day. Once the worry period ends, set those concerns aside. You've given them their space, and now it's time to move forward. The goal here isn't to eliminate worry, it's about containing it, reducing its grip on your life. This method is like tidying up a cluttered room, organizing your thoughts so they don't overwhelm you, and finding peace in the order. When you confine your worries to their designated space, they lose much of their power. You'll notice life feeling lighter, more enjoyable, and your mind will be freer to focus on what truly matters. 5. Take deliberate action to step outside your comfort zone. Overthinking often arises from staying within the safety of our comfort zones, where we avoid uncertainty. One of the Stoic practices to counteract overthinking is to take small, deliberate actions that challenge our routine and push us beyond familiar boundaries. This helps foster resilience and adaptability. Start small. Engage in simple activities like taking a cold shower, sleeping without a pillow, or choosing to walk rather than drive. These minor disruptions in your day-to-day routine may initially feel uncomfortable, but they serve as powerful reminders that discomfort is not something to fear. The purpose isn't to punish yourself, but to prove that your mind's fears are often more exaggerated than reality. Interestingly, embracing voluntary discomfort can make you more comfortable with life's inevitable challenges. By regularly stepping into the unfamiliar, the once daunting becomes manageable. Your mind becomes quieter, less reactive to change, and more focused on controlling your responses. This shift not only quiets overthinking, but also cultivates a sense of inner strength, steadfast and unshaken by life's unpredictable flows. 6. Reflect on life's transience. When caught in the storm of overthinking, we often become too focused on the small, fleeting details of life. Thoughts become tangled with what-ifs and what's next, and this narrow focus can distort our perspective, making minor issues feel overwhelming. Seneca once wrote, "We are not given a short life, but we make it short, and we are not ill-supplied, but wasteful of it." This is a powerful reminder that our time is limited, and overthinking wastes those precious moments. The Stoic philosophy encourages us to regularly zoom out and look at the bigger picture, to see life as a whole and evaluate whether our current worries will truly matter in the long run. When your thoughts feel overwhelming, ask yourself, is this moment of overthinking worth the limited time I have? Reflecting on the transience of life helps us naturally prioritize what truly matters. This shift isn't about becoming indifferent, but about cherishing the present. By focusing on what truly counts, we lighten the burden of future-focused anxieties. The ephemeral nature of life can inspire us to live vividly and embrace each moment with presence and intention. 7. Seek wisdom beyond yourself. Overthinking can sometimes feel like being trapped in a maze, where each turn leads to more confusion and frustration. You try to solve a problem, but the challenge only multiplies, leaving you stuck. This is the nature of overthinking, a loop confined within your own thoughts, with no clear way out. Seneca, in his wisdom, advised, "Consult your friend on everything, especially on matters concerning yourself." When our own self-perception clouds our judgment, seeking guidance from others can provide invaluable clarity. Stoicism encourages us to step outside our minds and seek insight from trusted individuals. This disrupts the mental cycle of overthinking and opens the door to fresh perspectives. In practice, this could mean reaching out to a close friend, a wise mentor, or even reading the insights from books. Sometimes sharing your thoughts with someone you respect can help you articulate your ideas more clearly and provide a fresh perspective that you might overlook while caught in a mental loop. This practice not only leads to actionable solutions, but also highlights the importance of human connection. Sharing your burdens is not a sign of weakness. It's an acknowledgement of our collective strength as social beings. By embracing the wisdom of others, you can emerge from the shadows of overthinking. Every conversation makes the puzzle of life feel less daunting, not because the challenges become easier, but because you're no longer facing them alone. 8. Practice mindful breathing to regain focus. Overthinking often spirals out of control when we feel disconnected from the present moment. In such times, practicing mindful breathing can serve as a powerful tool to ground ourselves and break the cycle of overthinking. Stoics believed in the importance of focusing on the present and controlling our reactions to external events. Taking deep, intentional breaths helps quiet the noise in your mind, bringing attention back to the present. To practice mindful breathing, focus on the sensation of your breath entering and leaving your body. Slowly inhale through your nose for a count of 4, hold for 4, and exhale through your mouth for a count of 4. This simple yet effective technique helps calm the mind and restore clarity. By using your breath as an anchor, you can regain control over your thoughts and minimize the mental clutter that fuels overthinking. The key is consistency. Just as Stoics practice self-discipline to control their emotions and reactions, cultivating a habit of mindful breathing strengthens your ability to regain focus in moments of stress. Over time, you'll develop a natural response to anxiety and overwhelm, returning to your breath whenever you feel your mind racing. 9. Embrace the wisdom of impermanence. One of the central tenets of Stoicism is accepting the impermanence of life. Everything, our circumstances, emotions, and even our thoughts, is temporary. When we realize that nothing lasts forever, it becomes easier to let go of the things we cannot control. This perspective helps alleviate the grip of overthinking. When you feel overwhelmed by future uncertainties or past mistakes, remind yourself that these too shall pass. By accepting impermanence, you can free yourself from the anxiety of trying to control outcomes or cling to what's already gone. In practice, whenever you catch yourself spiraling into overthinking, pause and reflect. Will this matter a year from now? A month? A week? Embrace the idea that life is a series of fleeting moments, each with its own lessons. This doesn't mean resigning to apathy, but rather acknowledging that the things we often worry about are just temporary blips in the larger course of our lives. 10. Cultivate gratitude for the present moment. Overthinking often arises when we fixate on what could go wrong or what we don't have. This future-focused mindset pulls us away from the present and diminishes our appreciation for what is. Stoicism teaches the value of gratitude, emphasizing that cultivating a mindset of thankfulness can shift our focus from what's lacking to what's already abundant. Take time each day to reflect on what you're grateful for, whether it's the relationships you have, the opportunities in your life, or simply the ability to experience the present moment. Gratitude refocuses the mind on what truly matters. By actively seeking out the good in your life, You counterbalance the negative patterns of overthinking and reinforce a sense of inner peace. Outro. If these insights helped you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Which Stoic practice will you try first to overcome overthinking? Share with us. Every reflection adds value to our journey together. And if this video resonated with you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. Let's continue walking the path of wisdom, guided by the timeless teachings of the Stoics. Stay present, stay intentional, and I'll see you in the next video.